So a lot of people are mad because the Kansas City Chiefs, obviously what we did by, losing 38-0 against the Denver Broncos, it knocked the Bengals out of playoff contention. And now it's even more of a reason for people to hate on the Kansas City Chiefs. And that's absolutely crazy, because when I say there's even more of a reason for people to hate on the Kansas City Chiefs, now you're seeing the hate grow even more, because everybody wanted the Cincinnati Bengals to make the playoffs. And now that we lost to our divisional rivals basically on purpose, 38-0, now we're getting the blame for this. The Kansas City Chiefs are just being the Kansas City Chiefs. Like when you play that much games and you win 15, you go 15-1, you should be able to rest. You should be the rest of your starters, right? They earned it. They don't have to play. We went 15-1, and now we have to come to this point where people are wrong about the Chiefs once again. They're saying we're going to lose. If you look at my comments in my last video, that's the funniest comment section I may have ever seen in my YouTube career. They're saying stuff that is outrageous. Like, all these, we're going to lose to this team, we're going to lose to that team. The Chiefs are frauds. The Chiefs did that because they scared of the Bengals. The Kansas City Chiefs aren't scared of nobody. I could guarantee you that. The Kansas City Chiefs are not scared of anybody, man. We got to cut out that narrative that the Chiefs were scared of the Bengals, so that's why. No, I think it's just being petty, It's because you petty don't mean you scared, I don't think we're scared of anybody. The Kansas City Chiefs, they're a team that, they've been through everything you could think of in the NFL, right? They've been through these hard games. They've been through battles. They've been through fights. So to sit there and say that the Kansas City Chiefs are scared of a team that hasn't beat them in a minute, it's been one-sided. It's been one-sided. The Chiefs, it's been one-sided ever since that AFC Championship game. The Chiefs been beating the Bengals. The Bengals haven't been able to, counter what the Chiefs has been able to do against them. So I don't think we were scared of them or anything like that. The Kansas City Chiefs, though, they are definitely in the driver's seat to three-peat. They have a big chance of three-peating. The odds of them three-peating looks pretty good, if you ask me. And let's dig a little deeper into that. Because when I say that, I want y'all to really understand what I'm saying right now. So how are we so sure that anyone could beat the Kansas City Chiefs? How are we so sure that this Chiefs team could lose to anybody? This team, they look very, very good, man. They look elite. I gotta be honest with you. This Chiefs team, they look elite, and they just show that you have to win games and make the playoffs. And if you look at the AFC playoff picture, the Bills gotta go against a tough Broncos team that's young and determined to win games. So that's gonna be tough for the Bills. The Ravens gotta go against their divisional rivals and the Steelers. The Chargers and the Texans gotta have a gritty game. So the Kansas City Chiefs caught a break about getting that 1 seed. This is why winning games in the regular season is so important, because now the Chiefs could just play in the divisional round and be rested, while all these other teams are literally fighting for their lives, But that loss is irrelevant, man. I'm telling you, I don't know why people was bringing up 38-0. That is irrelevant. But I do think that DJ Humphries at left tackle, I don't know how that's going to work in the playoffs. I really just want Joe Thuney there, to be honest with you. I just want Joe Thuney there, to be honest with you. But if you look at this playoff picture, let's take a look at this playoff picture. Because the Kansas City Chiefs, the reporters are always wrong, saying the Chiefs are frauds and the Chiefs not going out. We already know what the Chiefs about to do, man. The Chiefs are going to go to the Super Bowl, and they're probably going to end up facing the Lions, because the Lions is somehow scary, even injured, just like how we are. Scary, even with an injured team. I'm trying to see the playoff picture. Give me a second, y'all. I'm trying to look for the playoff bracket right now, because this is, I want to give y'all my predictions. Remember, I told y'all in my last video I was going to definitely give y'all my predictions. So it's Chargers at Texans, Steelers at Ravens. So I got the Ravens over the Steelers, but it could go either way. And the reason why I say that is because The Ravens, Lamar Jackson, he's weak against the Steelers. He doesn't really know how to have a good game against them. He's finally had his first good game against them. But this is a whole nother ball game. It's his playoff game, and Zay Flowers might not play, so the Steelers could possibly go in for the upset, if Lamar Jackson is on his A game. Chargers versus Texans, I got to go with the Chargers. I mean, Houston, Texas is absolutely horrible, and they haven't been able to get anything done on the field. So I'll go Chargers, and I could go either way with the Steelers and Ravens. I'm going to go with the Ravens just because, it's the Ravens. Broncos and Bills. Now, I mean, the Broncos have the perfect D-line to match up with the Bills. The Broncos' defense is better than the Buffalo Bills' defense. The Bills' defense will rely off turnovers, and the Broncos don't really turn the ball over that much. So, I don't know. I can see the Broncos upsetting the Bills in the first round of the playoffs, but I'm going to still go with the Buffalo Bills just because they just kind of don't lose in the first round of the playoffs, and that home field advantage is definitely something different. But either way, if the Bills and the Ravens advance to the second round, we'll end up probably playing we'll probably play like the Chargers or someone like that. So, yeah, that's what will happen. We'll play the Chargers, and then we'll beat the Chargers. And then the Bills and the Ravens, one of them got to win. If it's a snow game, the Bills probably win. If it's a regular game, I'll say the Ravens win. Then it'll be either the Bills or the Ravens against us in the AFC Championship. Then we beat any of those teams to go to the Super Bowl. So the Kansas City Chiefs kind of got an easier path than they did last year. And I'll be honest, it's a way easier path to the Super Bowl. So it's just about the Chiefs not beating themselves. That's how the Chiefs lose. When they beat themselves, that's how the Chiefs lose games. But Patrick Mahomes is on his A game like he is in every playoffs. And Travis Kelce's playing like how he's supposed to play. And everybody's playing good. Hopkins, Worthy, Hollywood Brown, Pacheco, Kareem Hunt. Everybody doing what they got to do. The defense, the O-line. Then the Kansas City Chiefs, they're going to be impossible to beat at home. I don't see how the Kansas City Chiefs lose in this playoffs. I really don't see how it happens. But for the NFC side, Packers versus Eagles will be the first playoff game on that side. Got the Eagles over the Packers because just due to experience, and the Packers just honestly haven't looked good towards the end of the season. So then you got the Commanders versus the Buccaneers. I'll go with the Buccaneers due to experience. Jaden Daniels, he's a rookie, this will be his first time in the playoffs. I just don't trust him. He's a good player. I just don't trust him. Buccaneers. Then Monday is the best game, in my opinion, of the whole wild card. Vikings versus Rams. Now, this could go either way because the Vikings, they like to choke in the playoffs. But the Rams, they have that Super Bowl experience. But I got to go with the Vikings. I just don't think the Rams is going to get it done against the Vikings this year. And, yeah, man. Whatever, then the divisional round will either be the January 18th or January 19th. And then we're going to see the Chiefs play in that day. Championship Sunday is going to be on Sunday, January 20th. Yeah. Nah, I'm bugging. No way it's January 20th. That's not possible. That don't make sense. This is a mistake, y'all. But Saturday, January 18th, Saturday, January 19th. Those are the divisional rounds. Championship Sunday is the Sunday after that. And then the Super Bowl is the day after my birthday, February 9th. So everything should go well. Kansas City Chiefs should be able to get it done this year. They just need to keep it up. And Andy Reid, he needs to be good with the coaching like always.